Shelley Pollock, ladies and gentlemen, is the renowned scholar of Sanskrit and the Arvind Raghunathan Professor of South Asian Studies at Columbia University. His newest initiative is the Ambedkar Sanskrit Fellowship Program at Columbia, which aims to establish an endowment to fund graduate studies in Sanskrit for students from historically disadvantaged communities. He's here tonight with his wife Alison Bush, Professor of Hindi, and Shelley is the recipient of the Distinguished Achievement Award from the Mellon Foundation and the Padma Shri from the Government of India. Congratulations, Shelley.
Well, I wish I could be as eloquent as Satvik and Arvind and Malika. It was really a terrific group of people that have preceded me, and I can't tell you how thrilled I am. You know, someone once said, the only thing worse than not getting the award you think you deserve is getting the award you know you don't deserve. And there's actually an Indian statement, parai prokta gunaha yasya nirgunopi guni bhavet. If other people talk about your gunas, even if you're a person with no gunas, whatever, you become an honorable person. So Shri knows exactly what I'm talking about. I know we're all interested in having dinner, but I do want to say a few words. You know, in moments like this, whom do you want to thank? You want to thank is my father-in-law, Bob Bush, professor of Russian at Alberta, said, you want to thank Ganesh, right? I also have a few teachers to thank. When I was a young scholar at Harvard, Daniel Ingalls taught me something about Sanskrit, but then I went to India. P.N. Pattabhiram Shastri from Banaras, and K.V. Balasubramanya Shastri from Mantralayam and Mylapore. These were people who welcomed me into their world without asking a single question, without a single moment of doubt. Remarkable people who taught me how to care about the great traditions of India. It also helps to have a wife who knows more than you do and who will tell you. I also have to say a few things. You know, learning to aim high comes from your teachers, but enacting that comes from persons outside and institutions. Without the National Endowment for the Humanities, without the Mellon Foundation, I could not have done anything of what I've done. Without the late John Clay, there would be no Clay Sanskrit Library. Without Rohan and Narayana Murthy, there would be no Murthy Library, Classical Library of India. The point I want to make is that India in particular has a tradition of learning and literature of more than 2 millennia, an extraordinary, luminous tradition that we are possibly about to lose. And my concern is to join hands with colleagues in India and around the world to recover something of these really extraordinary traditions. My beloved colleague at the University of Chicago, A.K. Ramanujan, once said, even one's own tradition is not one's own birthright. It has to be earned, repossessed. Those of us who are interested in traditional Indian culture and Sanskrit culture in particular, inside of India as well as outside, must work together in the most serious fashion and the most committed way to earn, to repossess this tradition. I want to thank Shri and India Broad and everyone here tonight for this extraordinary honor and the deep humility with which I accept it. Thank you so much.